What up, fish homies? Out here at the casa, me and Billy were just kicking it, and we went to go check out a little spot that we normally fish when we don't have that much free time. And it is flooded. Anyways, Billy just went home to grab some warmer clothes because we didn't plan on going fishing, and it's freezing. It's been raining all day and night, dumping like crazy. We're in Southern California and we were having a drought, but now we're having like the opposite of a drought. We're having too much water, everywhere's flooding. But anyways, I'm gonna try out some new hook baits that I made, some pop-up boilies, some super pop-up boilies. They have cork dust in the dough, and then there's a cork ball in the middle, so they always stay popped up. You never have to worry about that. And then I made some wafter baits that just have cork dust in them, so we will see. I also made some fake corn. I don't know if those are in the videos yet, but let's check it out. So first of all, like I said, I made some fake corn. You can see they are pretty dang legit. They're like the same shape as corn. They're teeny tiny bit smaller than the ones you buy from like carp tackle stores online, but they do pop up and they are pretty cool. They look pretty nice. They do have a little glitter on them. I got on there by accident, but let's slap one on a boilie on a rig and see how they do. For the first test here, we got the homemade wafter baits with the homemade fake corn on top. We want it to sit like this. I'm hoping I didn't put too much cork dust, and I hope it doesn't pop up like super far. But we got it here on the turbo German rig. Let's see how it works out. Okay, so it pops up, but that rig does not look bad at all in my opinion. So you can see there, it pops up just perfectly, just a couple inches off the bottom. So I might actually stick with this rig, to be honest, but I guess I don't have to use so much cork dust in the old thing next time. So there's a little top view of what the carp will see, but wow, that kind of looks pretty dang nice there. Time for a quick tip. It's always good to test your rigs. You don't have to do it in the kitchen or at home, but you can test them in the bank at the lake before you cast out. You don't want to cast out and have your rig all thinking it's on the bottom and it's really floating, or thinking it's floating and it's really on the bottom. Especially if you're fishing in weeds or like a lot of silt or leaves or something like that. So fish homies, always check your rigs, you know what I'm talking about? But anyways, I was gonna just try 2 different setups with the baits, but now since I got everything out, I'm gonna go ham and I'm gonna try a couple different things. Let's see what happens here, folks. Alrighty folks, so now you can see we have the double corn setup, and this is the corn that is homemade. Me and Billy made these by ourselves, didn't buy these anywhere, so let's hope they float just like the ones from the tackle shops. So you can see here, they work perfect for the old turbo German rig. That's just like the corns from the stores work. From the side, you can see a little better view of how they're working. That's the little wafter style of what I was talking about. The hook is laying flat on the ground and the baits are suspended right above it. It gives it a cool little action too. When fish swim by, they kind of move around and whatnot. And then when something picks it up, since they're on a swivel and the hook's on a swivel, it's gonna turn and hook them right in the bottom of the lip. This is the setup I was looking for, homies. The perfect snowman in the winter weather. Let's check them out. So I think this is the bait I'll be using. You can see the white one is just floating and the bottom bait is holding it down. You can see from the side view, it looks perfect. I pulled the bottom bait down on the barrel of the swivel a little bit too much, but you can see that still looks perfect. Let's see what happens. If a fish comes, boom, picks it up, sets up perfect. Boom, picks it up, sets up perfect. Boom, throw it all the way over there, sets up perfect. Look at that, 18 mil bottom bait. I think that's like a 12 mil or 14 mil top. It's a little bit bigger, but it is perfect, folks. Alrighty, now we just gotta wait for Big Bill to get back. I might post these little rigs up on Instagram just because I like them so much, but we will see. We got here during the day this time. There's a bunch of people here. You're not supposed to fish here, so hopefully we don't get kicked out before we get one, but there is so much action. It's like a jacuzzi out there with bubbles. There's fish swimming on the top. There's everywhere. I can't even explain it, and I think we're gonna get one soon. We've only been here for like 2 minutes, so let's see what happens. Look at that, guys. Billy's rod. It's a little flooded and it's just trash everywhere, all up and down the shore. That's what happens when it rains in Los Angeles. Right when I put the camera away, a park ranger came up and kicked us out. We definitely went a little too early, so we changed up the game plan, came to a new spot. We're in this tiny pond, one of the tiniest places we fish, but it's actually legal here, so we should be good. There's like 1 or 2 koi in here, at least there used to be. Back in the old videos we caught them, but we only have our tiny rods and no alarms or anything, so hopefully the old ninja fishing pays off tonight, but we will see for sure. There's definitely not as much action as the other park. That's there's no action here, so hopefully we'll see what happens.
All right, it's raining. Spencer just threw out one of the new pop-up wafers, I think. I forget which one he threw on. Yeah. And within about a minute, he gets... I didn't even set my drag. Didn't set the drag, and boom, we got one on. As you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, it's raining. See if we can't get this one in the net, boys. Cat man. In the net. Spenceroni.
Alright guys, look at that. Got him on the new 18 mil wafter pop-up bait. It was like literally less than a minute. I didn't even get my drag set, and we hooked up on this guy. See if we can get the hook out. It's kind of got some sharp teeth there for a catfish. Let me get the pliers. We got this one, it's starting to dump and we don't want to ruin the camera, so we're gonna get him back real quick. There he goes. Boom.
Daps. Alright, fish homies. Back at it again. Spencer, after maybe 5 minutes, he's on something. Don't know if this one's a... Don't know what this one is. Maybe a cat.
Yeah, it's a little cat.
Another cat.
Put him on the net to protect him from the ground. This one's a little bit bigger there, huh?
A little bit more size to this one.
He's got the fish finder boilie snug in his mouth there.
Let's take a look at that real quick.
Those catfish love these boilies. Might have to get the pliers again for this bad boy. Ugh. Yeah, oh, the boilie just crunched up in his mouth. Another one on the fish finders boilies, the wafters. This guy's a little bit bigger, not too much, but we're gonna go ahead and get him back in there. Bye-bye, little guy. Oh, he's an angry one.
Quick out. Alright, fish homies. Again, third one in maybe 20 minutes.
Another catfish. Skiing him in here, boys.
He's got himself a little small school of them out there, I think.
You can see the old fish boilie hanging out of his mouth again, though. They love the boilies. The only reason we don't use the landing mat for these guys is because they're stocked catfish, so they'll be okay. Alright, they're getting a little bigger and bigger, but nothing to go home to mom about or whatever you say there. But let's get them back in there. Oh, these are all angry catfish.
Splashers.
Beep. This lake is super low stocked with carp, I believe. But so I don't know if we're gonna get one. Those last 3 fish were all in like 30 or 45 minutes. Now my boilie's barely hanging on there, but I didn't want to redo it because I think we're gonna get out of here but we just did see a carp jump a little out further than where we're fishing. But with any luck, maybe we'll land a carp. I feel like usually when you start getting a catfish, there's always a big carp hanging around, but it's raining. We already got kicked out of one place. And we really just want to see if these new boilies and corns work. And we know the boilies work for sure. We didn't get a chance to use the new corns, but anyways, fish homies. How you feeling, Bill?
A little wet. But,
little wet.
We're gonna finish out the night strong here and hopefully come hit a lake mañana.
Yeah. Wasn't the greatest video, but we did find a few things out. The old pop-ups work excelente for catfish so far at least, but they're gonna work for carp, we already know that. And this new pop-up turbo German rig setup works excelente. All the catfish were like pinned in the bottom lip. You can even see the proof in the pudding or in the video or whatever. But now me and Bill are hungry and tired, so we're going home and we're soaking wet, eh, Bill?
Feet are soaked. Wrong shoes.
Wrong everything, but at least we had a little bit of fun there. But peace out for now, fish homies. Hope you liked the video. Maybe we'll catch some more tomorrow, or maybe that's gonna be a separate video. But for now, peace out, and I hope you like this video.